So, can you guys hear me? If you can, please do write it in the chat box. I would like to know if you can hear my voice. Can you guys hear my voice? Okay. Okay. So let's start. Now, I think there's been a lot of new news that has come in, and we have seen some Champions League fixtures there, like performances where we saw Man United performance, we saw Chelsea, and I think there's potentially a new penalty taker. And firstly, thank you everyone who joined in. Sirius Sual, Infamous FPL, thank you so much, and everyone who is watching this right now, please do watch Infamous FPL's content too. It's a great one. And Soup Corner, thank you. Ankit, thank you for joining in. Everyone, thank you. So now, let's get to the chat box first. Now, yeah, everyone is talking about the how the game week was. I personally scored 65, and now this is one of the disadvantages, may I say, of having a bad bench, I guess, because Saiz did not play and Strugic also did not play, so that kind of cost me some point. I could have got something about 70 points, but because of that, I think I'm aware that now I need to make some changes in my defense, but maybe not now. And there has been some news about Mope, Lamptey, and Warner. Kai Havertz is out because of the COVID. So there's been a lot of new news. So we'll talk about every one of them, each and one of them. So yeah, we'll also pick the captainship. We'll pick the final team, and yeah, for tomorrow's deadline stream, we'll set the timeline and everything. So now, yeah, I scored 65. So yeah, not having a strong bench kind of cost me. And Lamp and three of my players, Mitchell, Saiz, and Mope, did not start at all. So it was kind of, I don't know, decent game week. After all, I'm out of that million rank now. I'm inside 100,000 now. So I think that can be considered good. And as for now, what people are talking about is if you are having a bad time, like as Infamous FPL is saying, how his past two game weeks has been kind of now a difficult one and a red arrow. So if you are one of those managers who are kind of getting only bad results and like below average point, like if you are above average point, if you are getting at least above average point every game week, I don't think that's a big problem. I think you'll eventually do better. But if you are like dropping below the average points, I think the main thing you should do is like just stick to the majority picks. Like, yeah, I mean, the most safe way to play is like just have one or two differential and mostly have the like sure players like Son, Keane, Salah, Sterling. These are kind of sure players. Maybe Sterling is not the one right now, but still he's Sterling. He's playing for Man City. So yeah, if you are one of those managers having tough time, maybe lay off some differential picks and like just go for the players, majority players who are doing good with good fixtures. So yeah, I think that should be one of the thing. And Pastor Games, I'm going to trust the process with Sterling. Yeah, if you like if you are one of those who are like right now debating about Sterling or De Bruyne, and you are trying to bring in one Man City asset, I would personally, if you have not transferred in anyone from Man City, I would personally suggest you to bring in De Bruyne. I do have Sterling, and I think Sterling against Liverpool sounds like a good one without Van Dijk. But still, if you watch the matches, the Champions League matches and everything, like De Bruyne like is a different class. So yeah, if you can compare the energy of Sterling with De Bruyne, but still De Bruyne has that class. It's just these passes are too delicate, too good. So I think, and he's on penalties. Why not? So I think between Sterling and De Bruyne, if I had to choose right now, I would personally go for De Bruyne because of his penalty duties. But if you have Sterling, I don't think you need to get rid of him. Just put him there. The upcoming fixtures are too good, and everyone eventually will be coming for the Man City assets after maybe game week 9. So I think just keep them. If you have them, yes, Sterling has not been returning the points like he should. His value is 11.6 and he has not been doing that, but still, I think just wait and hope for the best, I guess. Now, yes, we can. Okay, question clear. Questions. I'll just get to the questions. So Roscoe Dot says Mope playing. Yes, I think Roscoe Dot. So one of the thing now, yesterday there was conference of Brighton manager, and you can check their Facebook or Twitter everywhere. The news is everywhere about Mope, and the thing is Mope had kind of a fallout after the match in the dressing room. So Yeah, I don't know with whom. It may be Ryan, it may be Connolly, it might be anyone. But the thing is, it has been solved now, and yeah, the manager just said that it's been solved now. He will be in the team. I don't know if he will start, but I'm pretty sure he will start. He should start against Burnley, and they lost last game again. They have been performing pretty well, Brighton, but they are not getting the points. So that is the main problem with Brighton right now. I feel like Mope will start and Mope will score. So if you are looking for that kind of a differential pick, it might be a little bit of a risk if he does not start. But if he starts, I feel like there is some kind of goals there. So I feel like, yeah, Mope will start, probably will start. So I'm taking the risk. So let me just get to my team first. So yeah, 65 points. That was my point in game week 7. Now my team looks something like this, and in my team right now, Mope, Lamptey, and Mitchell are these three players are like kind of risk for now, but still, it looks like Mope will start. Mope should start. The thing has been solved. If you are like kind of skeptical, just go look at the Brighton Facebook, Facebook page of Brighton, Twitter, everywhere. The information is everywhere, and about Lamptey. So I did read this article. If you are a Lamptey owner, so yeah, Roscodot, I think Mope will start. I'm taking chance with Mope, so I might just play Mope in my team for next game week. So now another thing about is Lamptey. So I read this article. So Lamptey does not have any kind of serious injury, and the reason he was taken off was not hamstring. It was not even hamstring. It was just minor cramp. So the substitution was made for like a precautionary substitution. So yeah, so Lamptey has no serious problem. I'm pretty sure he will start. He should start. We all know that Lamptey is kind of same like Sterling. I mean, the energetic kind of player. So yeah, he runs a lot, he does a lot, and so yeah, he kind of is that injury prone player, but still he plays in advanced position, and his price is too like tempting to not look at him. It's hard to ignore. So I think I'll play both Mope and Lamptey. I feel like both of them will start. As I said, Lamptey did not have any kind of hamstring problem, just minor cramp. So that's what I read. So I feel like Lamptey and Mope, both of them will start. And yeah, in place of Mope, there might be Trossard or Welbeck, but I don't know if Welbeck is up to that fitness level yet. And about Trossard, yeah, he's not the natural striker. So I feel like Mope will be the one who will start, and I feel like Mope will get something in this game. He should. So yeah, if you want for a differential captain, maybe Mope might be one of them. It might be a little risky, but still. And yeah, this is the news about Mope and Lamptey. So yeah, they both might start. Nothing is serious about them, so they might just start. So if you own them, don't get rid of them yet. The game against Burnley seems very good at home. Now, Warner is the new penalty taker, Ramsdale. Yes, Ramsdale. That is what Lampard said. As for now, what Lampard said in the interview is, even if Jorginho plays, Warner is the penalty taker as for now. So yeah, Warner looks good, I guess. Let me check his fixtures first though. But my transfer plan right now is not right now, after the international break. Now things can change very quickly. There might be injuries and a lot of other things. So for now, what I'm personally thinking is I still have one transfer. Now I'll keep that. I'm not going to use that. I'm very tempted to use it. But again, after Lamptey and Mope kind of got green light, so I don't think I'd want to use my transfer. I'll keep my one transfer and bring Vardy. I feel like Vardy and Zaha are two of the players you might want to target after the international break. So let me show you the fixtures of Vardy. So this is what it looks like. So Vardy will play in against Wolves in the 3rd game week. 8th game week, and after that he will play in the 9th game week Liverpool, and after that the game is against Fulham, Sheffield, Brighton, and Everton. So I feel like there's some kind of point return for Vardy after game week 9. So that is my plan. Now for that I need to remove either Son or Kane, or else I will not have the budget to have all Son, Kane, and Vardy. So I'm not decided whom I will remove, Kane or Son, but this is my initial plan right now. If there are no injuries or nothing after the international break, if my team is fine, my initial plan is to bring in Vardy, and another player is Zaha. So yeah, for this game week, I'm not pretty sure about Zaha, but after that, Burnley, Newcastle, and West Brom. I kind of see some kind of point return there. So I don't know. Yeah, he's not the most trustable player, but still, since there's no Milivojevic in that team, and Zaha will be the one who will be taking the penalties, it looks good to me. And yeah, Crystal Palace are not playing the defensive game anymore. They are playing attacking game, and I think that's a very good thing. So yeah, those are the two players I'm kind of looking at right now, Zaha and Vardy, after the international break. So for now, I'd want to save that transfer, and I'll have 2 transfer going into the international break. So yeah, I feel pretty strong about it. Now let's hope everyone performs. So yeah, I'll get into the chat box. Yeah, please leave a like, please drop a like. It would help a lot. And yeah, if you are new, please subscribe. One Mac Wong recommended to go for Zaik by transferring out Pulisic. Yeah, and now this Pulisic thing. Now let's talk about Pulisic. Now what happened was, he did not have any kind of serious tear or anything. It was just kind of tingling sensation. That's what I read in the article. And Lampard said that, was he in the? Let me check yesterday's Chelsea fixtures. Was he in the Champions League fixtures yesterday? I mean, he was not in the starting lineup, but was he in the team lineup? Let me just check. Pulisic. So no, I don't see Pulisic here anyway. So yeah, Pulisic was not in the team last night in the Champions League. So according to what I read was, now Pulisic has some kind of simple tingling feeling. So I feel like he won't be starting next game week. That's what I think personally. Now we can still wait till Friday. I mean till tomorrow. We can still wait. There will be press conferences and everything. So yeah, I think we should wait. If you are thinking of removing Pulisic for Zaik, I don't think there is any problem. I feel like Zaik is the most natural and nailed-on players that should be playing in that right positions. Now, since there is no Kai Havertz, also due to the COVID virus, so I feel like it's a good time for Zaik to sign. So if you are thinking to get rid of Pulisic for Zaik, do it. Mac Wong, yes. Never said right. Rodriguez back before his price gets increased. It's better to get him now or wait one more game week. Rodriguez, yeah. If you already have him, keep him. Never settle rider. If you already have Rodriguez, I don't think there's any kind of hurry to get rid of him. But if you don't, like Man United were not good at all. If you watch the Champions League match, I did watch the first half and I was like super bored and I was not convinced by the defense. I don't know why Mata played in that right position. Why not James? Why not Greenwood? There were so many options. I don't know why Mata played there. So yeah, Marshall straight into the team. No Cavani, and yeah, Rashford kind of looks like a bad option now because Rashford was playing in the left, not center forward. So that kind of changes everything in my opinion about Rashford. And Bruno also, like there was some news about how many times Bruno lost the possession in that game. So Man United not looking good. So if you have James Rodriguez, maybe just keep him, but I wouldn't transfer him in personally. So that's my opinion. Never said rider. I would wait. Let me get to the chat box question. Ankit, Man City, Jesus. Ankit, maybe wait. Just one more game week, Ankit. Maybe after the international break. Because, yeah, he did come on. He did score. He might just start against Liverpool. I don't know that. But, like, in the past few game weeks, like in the Champions League, in the Premier League, and again, last night in Champions League, Ferran Torres was the one who started in the center forward. And he did score. So, maybe wait for Jesus. Yeah, just maybe wait, Ankit. I'd personally wait. I think if you are looking for attacker from that Man City side, De Bruyne and Sterling are the safest choice for me, in my opinion. Jesus had returned now. De Bruyne has high chance of making assist. Yeah, as I said, Sterling and De Bruyne are the best. And in between Sterling and De Bruyne, I think De Bruyne is the best one right now, for now. And Sterling against Liverpool also does not sound bad at all, to be honest. What do you think of captaining Callum Wilson? So yeah, I'll just straightly get to this. The most captain this week will definitely be Kane. That should be Kane, and maybe after that, maybe Son and Salah. I don't know, but yeah, main captain choice for everyone and simple choice will be Kane. I'm pretty sure about that. And I did captain Kane for last two games, like continuously. I did not change my captain, and I think I might just leave it on Kane this game week also. But as I said, I am tempted by Maupe and Sterling. And if you are thinking of Wilson, maybe let me check Wilson. But still, I think there's a lot of other good options. I mean, they're already good, obvious picks. So let me just check. Wilson isn't particularly doing bad. Southampton away. So yeah, Southampton can concede. I don't think that's a bad option. It might work out. It might just work out. Yeah, never said rider. If you are thinking of Wilson, yeah, that might just work out. Because, yeah, Wilson looked pretty good against Wolves. As I particularly said, he looked pretty good against Wolves. And after that, he also did score. So, yeah, if you are thinking of Wilson, not the worst choice. But me personally, I think I'll just leave it to Kane. Or maybe I look at Sterling or Mope. So, yeah. So, yeah, that's the captainship for me. I think I might just leave it on Kane. For the last two game weeks, I have Captain Kane and he has returned. I mean, good points, not the best, not the double figures, but still he has returned. So it's better than nothing. It is better than captaining Sterling last 2 game weeks, So yeah, and yeah, as I said, if you have Sterling, don't rush to get him out, because after this international break, I'm pretty sure everyone will try and get Man City assets. So yeah, just keep him. Just don't do anything to Sterling. So brought Cresswell for size. Wolves fixture getting difficult. Yeah, Ankit, I also did that. I also removed size for Cresswell, and it's not just fixture for me about size. Now it's the rotation risk, and I don't know if you will like continue playing in that position, because Kilman is doing pretty good, and Ait Nouri now he like performed very well, and there's still Marshall there. Like there's just too many options there. So I don't know. I did not want that uncertainty. Like 5.3 million just on the bench is like a lot of money for me personally in the defense. So I removed Size and I brought in Cresswell. He has good fixtures. He's on set pieces. He's nailed on. Why not? So yeah, I've already removed Size for Cresswell too. So I don't think that's a bad move, Ankit. Or I'm quite Wilson price is increasing. My team value is nearly 101 million. Yeah. So yeah, as I said, now there might be a lot of people who might be thinking of getting rid of Mope. If you like, I'm personally keeping him. Like there might be someone like who does not want to take that risk or cannot afford to take that risk because they don't have good enough bench. So yeah, if you want to remove Mope, you might just bring in Wilson also. I don't think that's the worst choice. They are of same price and he's on penalties too. So yeah, I don't think there's any problem with Wilson. If you want, just take it. Roscott, yeah, thank yeah, you are welcome, Roscott. If you are new, please subscribe and yeah, please leave a like too. Infamous FPL, yeah, please, and do check out our Infamous FPL's channel too. This might be far-fetched to do, tempting a free hit because the fixtures for the top 6 is really good besides City and Liverpool. Infamous, maybe not. I personally am kind of like I always wait for blank or double game weeks to use my free hit, because I've already used my wild card and I'm pretty sure double game weeks will be around 16, 17, 18 game weeks. So I'm not sure when exactly, but I might be tempted to use at that time. So Infamous, maybe not, maybe just wait, I guess. But everyone's team is different. So yeah, if you don't have the best 11 right now, maybe do it. But still, I would always wait for those kind of double game weeks and like blank game weeks. It's always the better time to use it. So yeah. Okay, Zaha, no. Yeah, I'm no, I mean the thing about Zaha is now, since there's no Milivojevic, and as I said, if you watch that last match, I don't remember who they faced, let me check, but they were very good. And Van Arnold is another player who looked very good, super good. Now that kind of makes me skeptical about Mitchell if he will start or not, because Van Arnold was very good, and for Mitchell to come back in Crystal Palace team, it looks like Slop has to be removed. So yeah, it will be interesting to see what will happen in the next game week. So against Wolves, yeah, Zaha wasn't the particularly best, but after, just look at this, after international break, Burnley, Newcastle, and West Brom, that does not look bad to me. Like I see some kind of point return there. Yeah, it is not the longest term of move if I bring in Zaha, but I'm not sure that if I will or not. But it's just that's what I'm thinking. So he's on penalties, no Milivojevic, so I might just do it. So West Brom, Fulham, these are the kind of team I just don't feel like they are the good team. I mean, I don't know. I predicted that West Brom would win against Fulham, but that did not happen. I don't know what to expect from Fulham and West Brom right now. They're not doing too good. So yeah, that's what I think. So Vardy, I'm definitely getting in after the international break, after the Liverpool game. And Zaha might be another one, but I'll have to wait. I'll have to see if I want to remove Son or Kane. So yeah, I've not decided to, but I feel like if I want Vardy, I have to remove Kane or Son. Otherwise, I won't have the budget to get him in. There's no way I'm removing Sterling or Salah from my team. So yeah, it feels like Son or Kane has to go. Now I've not decided yet who will be the one. We'll have to wait. Decided Wilson for Adam. Okay, Adams. Warner for Jimenez. Willian for Pulisic. Fornals for Trossard, doing minus 12 hits. Okay, Fornal for Trossard. I don't think you need to remove Trossard, but if you are thinking of bringing in Fornal for someone else, maybe Pulisic. Maybe don't bring in Willian yet, because against Aston Villa, I don't think, yeah, Aston Villa did not perform their best. It wasn't their best performance against Southampton, but again, like they did show that they can attack too. So I'm not big fan of Arsenal right now personally, because I just don't know what to expect from Arsenal yet. So I'm not a big fan of Arsenal, and it's the same with Man United too. I just don't know what to expect from them, because their center forward is changing all the time, the team is changing all the time, the results are not the same. So yeah, not maybe not Willian for me yet. Wilson for Che Adams seems all right to me, to be honest, because I think without Ings they won't be the same attacking side. Yeah, Shane Long and Obafemi, they might just drop in for Southampton in place of Ings, but yeah, I feel like I don't know. Wilson for Adams is all right. Warner for Jimenez also sounds very good. Willian for Pulisic, I wouldn't do that. What I would rather do is I would keep Trossard and remove Pulisic for Fornals or maybe Bowen. Never said it either. That's what I would do. I would not get rid of Trossard yet, not this game week. Okay. Jopa Boy said Jahavari. Macwong Zach is okay. I know. Lampard said he's not available for the Champions League, but he may feature in the league game if everything goes well. I will keep Pulisic after intense play. Sure, he will give points. Yeah, if you want to, just do it. Like, but I feel like I don't know if he'll start or not. He might come off the bench. Pulisic, I'm talking about Pulisic. He might just come off the bench. That might happen, but I don't know if he will like start. So like, but not having Kai Havertz means there's a good potential that Pulisic might just start. But come on, there's still a lot of players that can play in Pulisic's position. You know, there's Hudson-Odoi, there's Mount. So yeah, anyone can play there. And again, Warner can also play in the left and Tammy Abraham can play in the center. So I don't think there's any kind of rush for Lampard to bring Pulisic right in the team because they don't lack depth, you know. Chelsea just don't lack depth. So I feel like, I don't know, he might just come off the bench, but I don't think Pulisic will start. So that's just my personal opinion. I'm not Lampard. I don't know if he'll start or not, but that's just my personal opinion. Mishal says, welcome Mishal. Thank you for joining in. My team is Zuma, James, okay, Walker Peters, Lamptey, Rashford, Salah, De Bruyne, Ziyech, Keane, and DCL. Any opinions? Okay, Rashford is not doing pretty good, but again, Everton defense is not the best one either. Lamptey, he will start. Let's hope he starts. Walker Peters, all right. Zuma, this team does look good. De Bruyne, fine. Ziyech, Keane, DCL. This team looks pretty decent to me. I don't see any kind of. Now, the thing about James is, I don't know if he'll start or not. Now, yeah, because I think in the Champions League, James started last night. I think that's what happened. No, now, does that mean that Aspi will start next one? So, yeah, when Reece James plays, he does look good. But again, he's a rotation risk. So, I personally don't like players who is a rotation risk. So, James, I'm not sure about James. Maybe for James, you can bring in Cresswell, I guess. They are kind of same value, I guess. Michelle. Because, yeah. Dallas or Kufal. I'll probably go for Kufal for upcoming 2 fixtures. Yeah, Macwong. If you ask me, I think I'll probably go for Kufal in upcoming 2 fixtures. So yeah, Michelle, I think James might be one of the players I'm not sure about, or else I think your team looks pretty good to me. Rashford might just turn up. Then again, the main thing, as I said, is now Martial returned last night in the Champions League, and Martial was the center forward, not Rashford. So there's still Cavani there who can play there in the center forward. So yeah, if Rashford does not play in the center forward, that might change a little bit about Rashford as a good value option. But or else, I think this team looks pretty good to me. So yeah, not sure about Rashford and James, or else very good team. Macwong, Dallas or Kufal, I'll probably go for Kufal. Subcorner, Zaha or Grealish for the next 4 game weeks. Let me check Grealish's. Because I'd want to get Zaha too. Because if I want to, I think I can have both of them, Zaha and Grealish. And now another thing about Grealish is, now, is Watkins the nail on penalty taker? So I'd want to know that. I'm not very sure. I felt like Grealish was the one who should have taken the penalty. So yeah, I think if you want to have both of them, Shuvkaran, Zaha and Grealish after the international break, maybe that won't be the worst option. Like looking at the fixtures, because for a long term, I would definitely have Grealish, Shuvkaran. But for next 4 fixtures, Brighton, West Ham, Newcastle, West Ham good. Wolves for next fixture, according to the fixture, it is for me personally, excluding game week 8. Okay, Subkaran. Now let's talk about after the international break. After international break, Burnley, Newcastle, and West Brom. That West Brom looks like a one where there must be something, at least something, some return from Zaha for me. And as I said, Crystal Palace have stopped playing defensive. Now I don't know. It looks like Man United are playing like Crystal Palace right now. They are just defending. And Crystal Palace have started attacking. So I think I'll probably go for Zaha for next 3. I mean, after game week 8. 9, 10, and 11, it looks like Zaha for me because he's on penalties too. He's nailed on penalties. And Grealish, but Grealish looks very influential in that team too. West Ham United, good defense. So Wolves, super good defense. So I think I would go for Zaha if you just ask me for the next 4 game weeks, Subkaran. But I don't think it would hurt to have both of them in your team. If you just think of it. For now, but just for game week 8, let me check. Arsenal. I think I'd go with Grealish though. Although they are facing Arsenal, I think I'll just go with Grealish for next game week. Grealish, and maybe after international break Zaha, or maybe both of them. I don't see any problem with that. We'll want to take penalty in PL also. Cross is that yes. According to the Lampard's interview of what I saw, he said that for now the penalty taker is Warner. So yeah, that means even though Jorginho plays, Warner, if Warner is on the field, Warner will take the penalties. Sushant, hi bro. Any info on why Mope didn't play last game? Yeah, Sushant, thank you for joining in. After a long time, I saw a message here. Welcome. And Sushant, yeah, the problem was Mope had a fallout in the dressing room with one of the players, and attitude problem. So yeah, that has been all right now, Sushant. The problem is fixed, and Mope will feature in next game week. Now I'm not sure if he'll start or not, but I feel like he should and he will because there are no better options in that center forward position. So I feel like Mope will start, and if he does, I think there are goals too. So yeah, some fallout between the players. Sushant, that's what happened. Satyam, Mope will be playing next game week. Yes, let's hope so. He will. As I said, everyone who's talking about Mope and Lamptey, just go and check Brighton FC's Facebook page. There is an exclusive interview clip of just 2 minutes where the Potter just talks about Mope for 2 minutes. There is an information about Mope. I think you'll get better information there than I will. You can go through the comment section, Twitter and Facebook page. Yeah, just check out there. So according to him, Mope will feature in next game week. Now I don't know if he'll start, but I feel like he should. So I'm keeping Mope. I will play Mope next game week. So that's what I'm gonna do. So yeah, it's up to you now. Midzi, okay, Midzi. I just ship out TA for Kufal and bench Foden. I have 0 Liverpool asset at the moment. I will look to ship out Mope next game week. I wonder when is Antonio coming back. So Antonio's injury is like, I think like that's a recurring injury. Let's just check for Antonio. I've not paid any kind of attention to Antonio right now. So according to what I see right now here, it's hamstring injury and unknown return date. So I'm not pretty sure about Antonio. My target right now is to bring in Vardy for Mope. So I'm not. I just don't have place for players like Antonio right now. So I'm sorry. I have no too much information about him. I don't know better. But yeah, according to what I see right here, it says that hamstring injury, unknown return date. So yeah, maybe it will take a while. I guess Haller will play there, in my opinion, in that center forward position. So yeah, Midzi, yeah, I think that's what will happen right now. I'm caught in. Ward Prowse is the new penalty taker, free kick taker, corner taker. I feel he might get points against Newcastle. That was my exact reason why I had Ward Prowse in my first team selection. You know, in the game week 1, as I said, I had Ward Prowse from my game week 1 to game week 5 until I used my wild card. And as soon as I removed him from my team, he started scoring like free kicks and everything. You know, he started assisting. He started playing like Messi there. So yeah, I was too unlucky with Ward Prowse. So if you are considering Ward Prowse as an option, I don't think that's the worst option, because as I said, in the preseason when Ings did not take the penalties, the penalty taker was Ward Prowse in the preseason. So now since Ings is injured right now, so all kind of set piece duty is on Ward Prowse. He takes the free kicks, he takes the penalties, corners, everything. So yeah, I mean, more set pieces means more chance of FPL returns. So yeah, if you are thinking of Ward Prowse, I don't think there's any kind of problem. Maybe just do it. Play Mitchell or Size CFC. I think I would play Size. I don't have Size in my team, but I feel like now Mitchell is kind of injured. I don't think it's a serious injury. I'm pretty sure he will be in the team list next game week. But what my thinking process is, PVA did very well, as I said, against Wolves. He was too good. And for Mitchell to return to that first 11, I feel like Slop needs to be dropped. I don't think PVA will be dropped because he was, as I said, very good. So yeah, I feel like, I don't know if Mitchell will start or not, but I think there's better chance that Size might start than Mitchell will. So I might just play Size there. If you have Size and Mitchell, I think I would play Size personally. CFC. Satyam, Ings being injured means good for Adams or bad? I think as a whole, that's a bad for Southampton team. Because yeah, that does improve the chance of Che Adams of scoring. Because now there's no Ings to score. But still, missing a talisman from a team like that kind of I think makes a different mentality. That kind of puts negative impact in your mentality. I think that's what would happen to me if that happened to my team. If I lost a talisman in my team, like a good player, the best player of my team, I don't think the performance will be of same level. Because as I said, now since there will be no Ings, I feel like Che Adams and Obafemi might just come in there. So yeah, still I feel like maybe good for Che Adams, but as a whole, for a team, I don't think that's the good news. No team would like to lose their talisman, so maybe not the best one. So I wouldn't personally bring in Adams, but that's just me. If you feel like Adams is a good option, if there's something about Adams I don't, so yeah, if you feel like Adams might be a good option, maybe do it, but I personally wouldn't. Satyam. I'm also not expecting anything from Arsenal except Bellerin assist. So yeah, I don't know about Arsenal. Let's see what happens tonight in Europa League. Let's see the lineup. Let's see if Saka comes on or plays. Yeah, so yeah, I'm not looking at any Arsenal players right now because I just don't know. I'm just not certain about Man United, Arsenal, these kind of teams, because their performance, their results has been like, I don't know, fluctuating a lot. So maybe I'll just wait. There's too many other players that I might want to bring in. Like I said, Vardy, Sterling, Zaha. So I think I'll kind of stay away from Arsenal and Man United right now. Infamous, would you take a minus hit it to bring in Warner, Chilwell, and Bellerin for Trent, Size, and Jimenez? Okay, Warner and Chilwell. Let me look at the fixtures. I think Warner and Chilwell sounds good because the thing about Chilwell is, like, although he's a defender, he plays like an attacker. So like basically you are getting of, like, attacker for that 5.8 5.9 kind of price range. As the stat said, that Chilwell has most chance created than anyone in that Chelsea team. So like for 5.99 you are basically getting a Robertson, last year's Robertson. So I think that's a bargain. I would personally want to bring in Chilwell in my team too. As I said, he looks like an attacker. Although he like playing in defense, he looks like an attacker. So, and he's like, ownership is increasing, and I'm kind of afraid that it might haunt me if I don't have Chilwell. But again, my prime goal is to invest in midfield and attack rather than defense. So yeah, if you are thinking of Chilwell, I don't think that's the worst idea against Sheffield. Sheffield just can't score right now. So Warner and Chilwell for a hit, I don't think that's a bad one. And Bellerin for Trent. Would I want to do that? I don't think so. Nah, I wouldn't do Bellerin for Trent. I think Warner, to bring in Warner, Chilwell, or Trent, Size, and Jimenez. Yeah, bring in Chilwell and Bellerin maybe. I mean Chilwell and Warner, maybe not Bellerin now. But again, Arsenal are statistically doing good defensively, but still, I don't know. I just don't like the Arsenal defense. I don't know. I just don't. Let's see what will happen in that game. I expect Aston Villa versus Arsenal to be kind of open game. Let's hope that will happen, and there might be some goals too. So, would you take my answer to bring in Warner, Chilwell, and Bellerin for Trent, Size, and Jimenez? I have already removed Size, so if you are thinking of removing Size for Chilwell, I think that's a very good upgrade. And Warner for Jimenez also sounds about right, because now Warner is also taking penalties, and they are playing at Stamford Bridge. And Warner is on penalties. So yeah, I think Chilwell and Warner looks good. Maybe not Bellerin for Trent. Maybe you have waited this long with Trent, like you have kept Trent through all this stuff. Maybe just keep him for one more game week, I guess. Yeah, I don't know, because I don't feel like Bellerin for Trent is any kind of improvement. I just don't feel like that. So Warner for Chilwell sounds good to me in famous FPL. Yeah, that's what I think. Warner and Chilwell, those two sound very good to me. Satyam, everyone triple captain DCL, hat-trick against United defense. Trust me, United. yeah, United are not doing pretty good, and I don't know. I'm kind of growing in confidence with Calvert-Lewin right now because of what I saw last night with Manchester United. Like, the defense was terrible. If you saw that, you don't even have to watch the match, just watch the highlights. And the first and second goal, they were terrible. I don't know. There's just no leadership in that team right now. So yeah, I don't know. So I feel like looking at the form, there should be goals on the both ends. Let's hope Man United just don't defend like they did against Arsenal. Let's hope they will attack also. So yeah, maybe Calvert-Lewin looks like a very good choice. So let me if, -4 to -4 Sykes to Chilwell and Jimenez to Bamford. I don't think so. Maybe keep him. Let me check Jimenez fixtures. Lister away. I don't think that's bad. No Soyuncu. So yeah, but they are very good in counter attack. Lister in particular. So or -4 size to Chilwell. Yeah, infamous FPL. If you want to bring in Chilwell, hit. Do I want to take a hit? Yeah, it looks like there should be a clean sheet for Chilwell, according to stats and how Sheffield are playing attacking wise. They just can't score right now. So size to Chilwell sounds good. Jimenez to Bamford, I don't think that is any kind of improvement to me. So maybe Jimenez to Wilson, or maybe I don't think Jimenez to Bamford is any kind of. You will be losing a player who is the talisman, who is taking penalties if you remove Jimenez for Bamford. So yeah, Bamford did blank last game week, so he might just get good one this time, because Leeds, whenever they lose, they bounce back stronger. That's the thing about Leeds. That might just happen, but I think infamous, I wouldn't remove Jimenez for Bamford. No, I think that would be just a panic kind of move. Just keep Jimenez and maybe remove Size to Chilwell. That sounds like a very good one. That sounds like a very good move. Yeah, please drop a like if you are enjoying the content, and if you are new, please subscribe. Zenath Ravi says, Sell Robertson. Yes. What are your options? I think if your options are Chilwell or Cresswell, yeah, do it. Why not? Do it. I would do it. Jainath. Slesa says hi. Thank you, Slesa, for joining in. Thank you so much. Wow, Graham Corey, War Prowse will be hurting you, bro. Get him again. Let's hope not, because I just don't have place for him right now. If I get in War Prowse, that means I can't get Zaha. So I have played around with my team, thinking about what I want to do after the international break. Not right now. I won't do anything right now. I'll save my transfer. But after international break, I'm pretty sure I'll bring in Vardy. And if I don't have enough money, I might just go for War Prowse instead of Zaha. So that's just all assumption kind of thing. So yeah, that's what I think for now. If you think War Prowse is a good one, I just don't want to bring him after all that he's put me through. So yeah, that's what I personally think. Pratik, who should I consider for Daddy Inks? For Daddy Inks, for this game week, I think it should be Wilson forward. If you already have Kane, I think it should be Wilson. And if you can afford Kane, maybe bring in Kane too. Let's see what happens in tonight's Europa League for Spurs. Let's see if Kane and Son will be benched again or not. Because if they play again, I think fatigue plays a lot of role. Because as I said, Spurs don't look physically up to the level. Trust me, if you are watching their matches, they just don't look up to the level physically. So I think for Daddy Inks, the most mainstream easy pick should be Callum Wilson, the way he's performing right now. So yeah, I think that must be it. I think Callum Wilson will be it. Let me check the forward line first, Pratik. I think yeah, Callum Wilson should be the most easy pick. Not Vardy now, not Bamford, Warner maybe, Jimenez. Do I want to bring Jimenez? I don't think so. Southampton, Arsenal, not Jimenez. If you have Jimenez, keep him, but I wouldn't personally want to bring him. And again, yeah, Pratik, another thing is, now I don't know how nailed on is Watkins on penalties. If you don't have Grealish, if you don't have Grealish or Barkley, maybe go for Watkins also if he's nailed on penalties. So I feel like he's nailed on penalties. I'm not sure. I still wait on Watkins because I already have Grealish and Martinez in my team, two of the Aston Villa players. So yeah, anything can happen with Aston Villa. But the good thing about tripling on Aston Villa right now is the double game week. So they will have double game week. So that is one of the advantages with Aston Villa players. But again, they can be hot and cold. So yeah, Pratik, it looks like Watkins against Arsenal does not sound bad to me. Yeah, although Arsenal are doing defensively very good, but still, yeah, he's on penalties. Cheap player on penalties. So Watkins and Callum Wilson might be two of the players for Daddy Ings. So that's what I think, Pratik. Slesha, thank you for making this video. Slesha, thank you for joining in. Thank you, Slesha. Thank you so much. Ram Cordell, Keen, DCL, Vardy forward line. Yes, Ram Cordell, that's what I'm thinking. Now that means I'll have to remove Son. So if I remove Son and I don't have the money I want, I think I'll have to remove Kane too. If I don't have enough budget to have Kane, DCL and Vardy in front, then I'll have to find some way to manage the budget, because it's like too expensive line, So yeah, that's just assumption right now. Everything can change after the international break. So yeah, that's just assumption for now. So let's not talk about that right now. So Karan, thoughts on Game Week 18? Martinez, Robertson, Chilwell, fine, Lamptey fine, Dallas, Lamptey. I think I would play Lamptey, Subkaran. Mid, Salah, Son, Sterling. Salah, Son, Sterling, Rodriguez. Okay, Rodriguez might play. I think he will play. Salah, Son, Sterling. Salah, Son, Sterling looks good. DCL, Bamford. Forward line. Okay, Sukaran, is this your entire team? So this is not your. I don't think this is your. Let me check. So I don't think there's any problem with this team. This team looks good, strong. Wilson, DCL. So there's Son, no Keane. That means Rodriguez. Yeah, I'd play Lamptey instead of Dallas. Maybe I'd play Lamptey personally against Burnley. That sounds good. I feel like Lamptey will start. He should start, according to what I read. According to the news, I think Lamptey will start. Robertson, that looks against Man City without Van Dijk. I think you should have got rid of Trent and Robertson a little earlier. Now if you already have like Trent and Robertson till now, and you have gone through all that stuff with Robertson and Trent, I don't know if you want to remove them, like eventually they'll do better because they are Liverpool, they are Trent and Robertson. So I don't think there's any kind of problem with this team. Subkaran, the team looks very strong to me. Let's hope Sterling does not blank again. Let's just hope that. But as I said, De Bruyne looks better than Sterling for me. Zaha or Fornals for long term. Zaha, of course, I guess. Fornals, I think Fornals has good games against. Now, according to stats, everyone. So according to the stats, now there's this comparison between Fornals and Bowen. Now if you compare, the stats, Bowen is ahead of Fornals, but according to the recent form, Fornals is doing better. So now that is up to you what you want to choose. So but still, I think if you ask me Zaha or Fornals, I'd probably go for Zaha, but maybe after international break. For now, for next game week, I mean for game week 8, I'd go for Fornals, but after international break, I'd go for Zaha, Morgan. That's what I would personally do. That's just me though. So yeah, I'm quite. Why Roger substitute Vardy without full time? Vardy gets substitute and Lister get penalty. Bad luck. 3 point changes to 2. Yeah, I think, and Tillmans also took the penalties. Yeah, because because of that injury issue. And Ramkode, as I said, now Vardy is also playing Europa games, so he needs rest. Come on. Like, he's injury prone and he has just come out of injury, and like he's playing games continuously. Like, he played Europa and again in Premier League. Like, now he's not the young guy like he used to be. Now he's kind of aging, I guess. So yeah, I feel like yeah, that is one of the reasons, just for rest and to avoid injuries. I'm pretty sure about that. Have TAA and size. If you drop one, who made? I think I wouldn't have the guts to drop TA. Nope. Yeah, he's not doing good, but still, he's not doing particularly good at all, to be honest. But still, like TA 7.4 in the bench, that just looks wrong to me, CFC. That just does not make sense to me personally. Like, I feel like, and yeah, size rotation is. I don't think this is any kind of brainer. I'd probably play TA. Yeah, it just does not look like TA on the bench. I mean, I know that just does not look right to me. Yeah, I would play TA CFC. Kaif says, how come you are keeping Sterling after such disappointing weeks? Because he's a. What? Yeah, Sterling. Yeah, you now again. If you just look at the result, and don't watch the matches, Sterling is being disappointing. Yes, but if you look at the matches, he's like very important in that build-up. It's just about time. Now Gabriel Jesus is back, the center forward. That is what was missing from the Man City team. Yes, he has not done particularly good, but still, it's just 2 game weeks. And look at the fixtures. Trust me. After this game week 9, I would be surprised. If De Bruyne, Sterling, Gabriel Jesus' ownership does not increase. I would be super surprised, because it will. I'm pretty sure after game week 9, everyone will try and get Man City assets. So I already have them. So if I remove Sterling now in game week 8, and again I'll try to get in Sterling or De Bruyne after game week 10. I mean after game week 9. So I think that is the waste of transfer. So I'll just keep Sterling for like 2 game weeks, like Liverpool and Spurs, and after that Burnley, Fulham, Man United, West Brom. I mean, in the game of 3 weeks, Sterling will be facing Fulham and West Brom. Now tell me that is a bad fixture. You can't, because it isn't. So that is one of my thinking process behind keeping Sterling. And come on, yes, he's not particularly doing good, but still, he's not going to be benched against Liverpool. He's not going to be rotated against Spurs. So he's not any kind of rotation risk. So I don't see any reason I need to get rid of Sterling, because I feel like that will be just a waste of transfer. If you have Sterling, don't remove him. As I'm telling you, it can only get for Man City right now after this, after the international break, because injured players will return. Aguero, Gabriel Jesus, they will return, and the fixtures also will get better, and the ownership of Sterling, De Bruyne will also increase. So I just don't see any reason why Sterling should be removed from my team. So that's just my personal opinion though, Koif. So if you think there's anyone other you might want to replace for Sterling, if you have one of those players in your radar, maybe do it. But I personally don't see any reason to get rid of Sterling. It is just a waste of transfer in my opinion. Maybe if he gets injured or something, that is one of the reason. But he's fit, he's starting against Liverpool. He loves playing against Liverpool. So yeah, no problem for me there. Yeah, please leave a like if you're liking the content. Yeah, Sushant. Yeah, bro, I've been very busy with assignments, but your videos provide some solace. So keep him coming. Thank you, Sushant. That's very kind of you for saying that. Thank you for joining in, Sushant. Yeah, glad I could help. Mizi, Cody to Chilwell will be on -4. Good move or hold. Cody, nailed on option against Sheffield. But Mizi, as I said, I don't think that's Chilwell might just get clean sheet -4. That's not necessary to do. But I think that is an improvement. Obviously, Mizi, that is obviously an improvement. Like getting rid of Cody for Chilwell is obviously an improvement. Leicester are very good defense. I mean, in the counter attack, but Wolves don't stay back. So yeah, maybe if you want to do it, I don't think that's a bad one. Because if you want to get a Chelsea defender, I think it is right now. Like they are keeping clean sheet. Like Chilwell is the most attacking player in that Chelsea team right now defensively. So Mizi, Cody, I don't think that's a problem. Maybe do it. I guess. Yeah, maybe do it. Let me check the fixtures of Chelsea. Sheffield is sure. Sheffield, Newcastle, Spurs. But again, it will be like just for maybe do it. Yeah, Chelsea. Yeah, I feel like it will. The price of Chilwell will just increase if he does not get injured. If he keeps on playing, I feel like the price of Chilwell will only increase. So Mizi, if you are thinking of getting rid of Cody to Chilwell, I think that is definitely an improvement. Now the thing is, you already know, like there can be some sloppy goals and those kind of things in the Premier League. So if he keeps a clean sheet and gets an attacking return, I feel like Mizi, I don't think that's the worst. Now the thing is, the main question is -4 hit necessary? No, it isn't, because Cody is nailed on. He will play against Leicester. So I don't think it is like necessary to get rid of Cody to Chilwell. But if you are thinking of removing Cody for Chilwell, I think there is no other better option. So Mizi, yeah, I think if you want to do it, maybe do it. Yes, why not? I think that is a good choice. Vivek Morgan says Jimenez out. Yes, I guess. If you have a transfer to use, like, yeah, but still against Leicester, there's no Soyuncu and all that stuff. I don't think that is the worst fixture. But if you are thinking of getting rid of Jimenez, maybe that is not the worst option. As I said in the last game week, like we could easily see that Podence kind of outshined Jimenez in that Wolves team. Podence was very effective in that game. Like Jimenez was just standing in there, and as I always say, but you can compare the finishing, of Jimenez with Podence. Like Jimenez is too clinical, like way more clinical than Podence is. So I don't think it's necessary to get rid of Jimenez. But if you have any better option, Vivek, for Jimenez, maybe why not? I'm thinking of transferring Jimenez and Robertson. What's your opinion? Okay, is that for a free transfer or a hit, Vivek? I'd like to know that, because it's for a hit. I don't think you should do that. Don't do it. If it's for a hit, don't do it. If you have a free transfer, maybe Robertson for Chilwell, Zuma, Cresswell. I don't think that's a bad option, and Jimenez for maybe Wilson or even Warner. So yeah, it depends. If you are taking a hit, don't do it. If it's for free, maybe do it. Ankit, will Fornals lose his place to newcomer? I don't think so. Fornals, I'm not sure who is the newcomer though. I'm sorry, but I don't think so. I don't think Fornals should lose his place. And since there's no Antonio, so Haller is not the. I don't think Haller was the one who started last game. Let me check West Ham's lineup. West Ham fixtures. So yeah, since there's no Antonio, I don't see Fornals losing his place though. Fornals and Bowen. As I said, Bowen is the better one according to stats, but according to recent performance, it's Fornals. So yeah, oh, Holler did start. Did Holler start? I'm not sure. Fornals, Bowen. So yeah, I don't see any kind of problem with Fornals. If you want to have him, I think maybe just have him for now. In the upcoming 2 game weeks, that looks pretty good. Pratik, Ryan, Justin, okay, Justin Woods, Ryan. So yeah, another thing, Ryan. Oh God, I forgot to talk about Ryan. So yeah, according to what I read, now there's too much like rotation, uncertainty, and conflicts going on in that Brighton team. But still, Brighton are very attacking and good team. Yeah, they have not got the FPL points. They have not been getting like the Premier League points. But if you watch the game, they are doing very good attacking wise. Now Lewis Dunk will be back soon, I guess. Not now, maybe after the international break. That will make team even better. But now, what I read about Ryan was he will be in the team, and now Ryan might not just start. Sanchez might just keep his place. Now that is one of the things uncertain about the Brighton team, according to what I read. According to what I read, I think Lamptey and Mope will start. They will definitely start, and Ryan, I'm not sure about it. So if you are a Ryan owner and if you are thinking of getting rid of Ryan, maybe wait for just tomorrow, I guess. Maybe wait for one more day, because like I feel like Ryan might not just start. Also, that might happen. If that happens, I wouldn't be surprised. So yeah, I'm not very sure about Ryan. Justin Cresswell fine, Chilwell good, Lamptey also good, Zaha, Son, Rodriguez, KDB. So no Salah. Okay, Warner, Wilson, Cap, Son. Solution. Yeah, Lamptey, Zaha also does not look bad against Leeds, but as I said, after Leeds lose, they kind of bounce back stronger. But that wouldn't hurt Zaha because he does not get any kind of clean sheet points. So yeah, he does get clean sheet points. I mean, not kind of huge, defenders as defenders get. So Son, Rodriguez. Yeah, I do think this is a decent team. So as I said, I'm not sure about Ryan. Justin, yeah, I don't know if Ryan will play or not. I'll just say it simply. I'm not sure if Ryan will play or not. KDB looks better than Sterling to me. Warner on penalties, Wilson on penalties. Why not? Cap, Son. Okay, yeah, Son and Kane will be the most popular pick, mainstream pick. So I don't see any kind of problem there either. Let's just hope that West Brom don't win or something against Spurs. That can happen. Like Spurs are not the best defensive side. So yeah, that might just happen. Pratik, I don't think there's any problem with your team. So yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure about Ryan though, if he'll start or not. So yeah, maybe wait about Ryan news. So Khalid, Jimenez and Sterling out for Kane and Bowen. Kane for 1 game week to protect my rank. Jimenez and Sterling. Don't remove Sterling, out for Kane. Okay, 2 free transfers, no hit. I think that's fine. Sterling. So does that mean, Khalid, you'll be bringing in Sterling or De Bruyne again? So now, Khalid, if you will be bringing in Sterling, yeah, if you that is what you're thinking. If you will remove Sterling now, and after the fixtures are getting better for Sterling, now as I said, now after game week 9, I'm very sure everyone will be trying to get Man City assets. Now, Khalid, if you are thinking of removing Sterling now and again bringing him after game week 9, don't do it. But if you maybe if you are thinking of removing Sterling now and getting in De Bruyne or any other Man City asset after game week 9, then maybe do it. But if you are just removing Sterling now and bring Sterling again after game week 9, I think that is just a waste of transfer. And about Kane, Khalid, Kane might just blank. That might just happen. What if he blanks? What if he blanks and Sterling scores a hat-trick against Liverpool? There's no Van Dijk. That might just happen. If there's anyone who can score a hat-trick against Liverpool side, is Man City player right now. So Khalid, you are like changing your complete dimension of your team just for one player, and that is Kane. And the thing is, Kane might just blank. That might happen. Yeah, against West Brom, that looks like a very tasty fixture, but still, that might just happen. What if Kane just gets injured in the first minute? So, as I said, if you are thinking of bringing Sterling again after a few game weeks, maybe don't do it. So if you don't have plans for any Man City players later, maybe then do it. Yeah, why not? You are not using a hit. That's just a free transfer, so I don't think that's the worst. So yeah, maybe. That's my opinion on it, Khalid. FPL Som. Hello, mate. Hello, FPL Som. Thank you for joining in. Thank you so much. I don't understand one bad game week and people start to get rid with him. That's we need to have patience. Oh, who are we talking about, Ram Cordell? I'm not sure. CFC, mate, I asked whether to transfer out TA or Saya. Have my full transfer. Yeah, CFC, I've already talked about this. I did talk about it. and I've said that I would play TAA because there's no way I'd want to bench a 7.4 midfielder who is on set pieces on the bench. CFC. Yeah, TA is not doing best, but there is quality on TA, and I'm not even sure if Size will start. It could easily be Marshall and Aitnouri. It could easily be Kilman and Aitnouri. It can easily be Marshall and Size. I mean, anyone. It can be anyone. So I feel like Size is kind of rotation risk, but there's no problem with Trent. He will definitely play, and he might just get a free kick goal or corner assist. So maybe if I had that team, I would personally go for TA. I would personally play TA then Size. CFC. Mizzy, thanks for. You're welcome, Mizzy. Thank you for joining in. James, hi. Thank you, James, for joining in. Hello. Welcome. Just had a lesson at college. Yeah, James. Yeah, you are a tourism student, right? I do remember that. James, thank you for joining in. Mono's glitch to Bowen for -4 hit, or play Mitrovic either. Play Mitrovic either. So Mitrovic either. Let me check Mitrovic's fixture. He's on penalties. If you already have him fixture, West Ham away. So I'm betting West Ham clean sheet. So that may not happen. So again, Mitrovic on penalties for Bowen. Glitch to Bowen. I don't think that has to be done. But still, the upcoming two fixtures look good. You want to take a hit? Maybe not, I guess. Monos, maybe not. Would I do that? Would I personally do that? If I had Klitsch and Mitrovic, who are like perfectly fine, they will start, they will play. There's no rotation risk, and both of them are on penalties. So Monos, I don't think I'd remove Klitsch for -4 for Bowen. I don't think that's particularly a big improvement, So maybe if I have Klitsch and Mitrovic, I'll play one of them. Yeah. I wouldn't do -4 for Bowen, I guess. Yeah, I wouldn't. If it was a free transfer, maybe I would, but for a hit, I don't think so, Monos. I personally wouldn't. Cap Sonner Kane. CFC obviously Kane for me. Like last 2 game weeks, I have been captaining Kane, and I think I'll just leave it on Kane because he's on penalties. So that's how I play. I always captain player with penalties rather than who do not take penalties. So for me personally, I think it will be Kane, and majority will be captaining Kane this game week. So if you want to go for a differential, maybe go for a player like Sterling, Mope, or maybe even Son. Let's hope Kane doesn't blank. Let's just hope that. So yeah, I personally am gonna captain Kane, I think. So yeah, please do leave a like in the video if you are enjoying it. Yeah, and if you are new, please subscribe. Nadim says Bellerin or Cresswell. Cresswell, Nadim. Of course, Cresswell. I brought Cresswell this game week. So personally, I'd go for Cresswell. I'm calling. Many people have gone for Jota. Every time it's not possible to get a goal by coming season. When he get 1 point and people start replacing him again. Oh yeah, and yeah. Let's talk about Jota now. Hat-trick. Yeah. Now, I was thinking about this. Now, what is the probability of Jota starting against Man City away? Now, if Liverpool was managed by Mourinho or Pep Guardiola right now, I would probably bet that Mane, Jota, and Salah would start. But like, I think Klopp is not that kind of manager. Like he has some kind of emotional attachment with the players. He's not like he treats players better. That's what I know personally. Now, I as I said, I'm a Barcelona fan, and I have seen Pep Guardiola treat player like shit. Like Yaya Toure, Deco, Ronaldinho. I've seen that, and like if it benefits the team, there's no way that like he will easily get rid of some players, some big players. It won't matter. He will just replace him by some other players. The team depth, there is team depth for Man City, and it is the same for Mourinho. They take very aggressive kind of move. But I don't think it's the same with Klopp. I think Klopp he treats his players way better. Like he is like kind of like more emotionally attached with his players. So I feel like, I don't know, will Jota start? I don't think so. I don't think Jota will start. I'm pretty sure Firmino, Salah, and Mane will be the front 3. So now another thing, what might happen right now is Jones is playing in the midfield. Now, I don't know if Minamino doesn't play or Keita doesn't play. It might just be that Jota might play in that position, but I don't think it's his natural position. So if you have Jota, maybe let's hope he comes on, as Ram Cordell said, he comes on 60-70 minutes and scores. Or else, I don't think Jota will start. So that is my just personal opinion. He might, I don't know, but still, I feel like Jota might not start. Yeah, that's what I think. James Gabriel. I got 69 points overall. That is a good number. If there's any number I'd want to get, that is 69. So congratulations, James. Pretty good points, I guess. Yeah, congratulations. So shall I captain Zaha this game week? Shall I captain Zaha this game week? I don't think so. Soilender. If you don't have Kane, Son, Sterling, maybe Zaha might be a good differential, but do I want to? No, maybe no. Soilender, maybe not. I personally wouldn't. Yeah. Khalid says, Mustafa, I have KDB already. Okay, I don't understand. What was your question, Khalid? Oh, you already have KDB. Okay. So you are doubling up on Sterling. So you already have KDB and Sterling. So that does not sound bad. Okay, that does not sound bad. Yeah, if you already have KDB, Khalid, yeah, I think getting rid of Sterling and for free transfer, I don't think that's the worst idea for Bowen and Kane. Okay, Khalid, yeah, maybe do it. Khalid, yeah, if you already have De Bruyne, you have a good part of Man City. That's what I believe, because I feel like De Bruyne is a better pick than Sterling right now. So Khalid, if you already have De Bruyne and if you are removing Sterling for Kane and for free transfer, I think that's a good move. Yeah, do it, Khalid. Yeah, do it. Yeah. Khalid, yeah, do is the storyteller. It is time to ditch Spurs. Look at the fixtures. Yeah, storyteller Nepal. Thank you for joining in. And as I said, as I've always talked about the Spurs asset after game week, after the international break, now I will be removing at least Son or Kane for Vardy, because I can't afford Vardy, Son, and Kane at my lineup, and I feel like I need I need Vardy after game week 9. I just feel like that Fulham, Sheffield, Brighton, Everton. So I feel like I need Vardy there. He's on penalties. Like at the end, always Vardy ends up doing very good. So yeah, I think I'll need Vardy. So yeah, that's my plan right now. If I remove Son and Kane, it will be for Vardy or Zaha. And Zaha also, I wouldn't bring in Zaha right now, but after international break, I will try. Let me show you the fixtures of Zaha. So Zaha faces West Brom. Now this is what Zaha's fixtures look like. I know Zaha does not particularly look good right now, but still on pen, definite starter. So yeah, that's what I'm thinking right now. I'm also thinking of removing maybe Kane or Son. Not sure whom. I'll probably remove Son, I guess, because Kane takes penalties and I don't want to remove Kane. So that's what I'm thinking. But I'm pretty sure I'll be bringing Vardy if nothing changes in my team. If I have free transfers and no one gets injured or no one gets COVID virus or anything, my watch list right now is to get Zaha or Vardy in place of Son or Kane, maybe. Yeah, not decided yet. But yeah, if you want to remove one of them, maybe that's not a bad idea. Storyteller. CFC. Who to get? Masuaku, Kufal, or Cresswell? Cresswell, of course. Definitely. He's on set pieces. That's why. CFC. He's on set pieces. Just in case Cresswell concedes. Let's hope they don't. But just in case West Ham concedes some goals, Cresswell takes free kicks. He takes corners. I mean the long free kicks, not the direct one. So I think he does. I'm not sure, but I'm pretty sure he takes the corners. So there are some set piece threat. So yeah, and Masuaku and Kufal don't take any of the set pieces. So that is one of the reason I went for Cresswell, CFC. So yeah, I'll probably go for Cresswell. Monos, thanks. Klitsch or Mitrovic? Klitsch against Crystal Palace. They don't play defensive anymore. Crystal Palace. They did not. Well, in the last game they did not. Mitrovic. Let me check the fixture again. I always forget. West Ham. Yeah, maybe. But he's the talisman. It looks like if you compare Klitsch and Mitrovic, like the more chances of scoring is probably Mitrovic, because he's more in advanced position and he's the talisman. But again, West Ham defense has been pretty good, but they can also concede. Let's hope they don't. So I'll be kind of contradicting CFC. If I tell you to play Mitrovic, because I personally would play Mitrovic in place of Klitsch, but it will contradict with my opinion what I think right now, because I feel like West Ham will keep a clean sheet. They should. West Ham should. So now if I tell you to play Mitrovic, I'm hoping that my clean sheet of Cresswell will be gone. So, but I think between Klitsch and Mitrovic is an obvious choice for me. But against, there's more chance that Mitrovic will score than Klitsch. That's for sure. More advanced position, on penalties, talisman, of course, every kind of delivery to Mitrovic. But again, like Leeds are the more attacking side. This is a tough one. So I think I'm kind of having trouble with this. I don't like both the options, to be honest, Monos. To be honest, I don't like Klitsch and Mitrovic. They're not the best option. Trust me, if I had both of them, I'd try to get rid of them. But still, but again, I don't want to take a hit to get rid of them. Maybe play Mitrovic, I guess. That means I'll be playing against West Ham defense. But Klitsch, what are the chances of Klitsch? These are very attacking side. I just can't differentiate, man. Yeah, both on penalties. But I don't feel like Fulham will score against West Ham. So maybe play Klitsch, I guess. Yeah, and let's hope that Fulham keeps a clean sheet. Yeah, defensively though, West Ham are better. So let's hope Mitrovic does not score and play Klitsch, because I see that Crystal Palace's defense breaking than West Ham's defense, because Leeds are better attacking side than Fulham are. So yeah, play Klitsch, Monos. Yeah, play Klitsch. Yeah, that's what I would do, I guess. Yeah, CFC, will Reguilon start in PL? Jose mentioned he was ill. Yeah, so let's see CFC tonight's lineup. Let's see tonight's lineup. If let's see tonight both Spurs and Arsenal have the game, Europa League game. Let's see who will start, who won't, and I think that will make our decision easier, I guess. So yeah, I don't have much information about Reguilon yet because I don't have him in my team. So maybe I'll get back to you about that maybe tomorrow in the deadline stream. So yeah, let's hope it does, I guess. CFC. Okay, Firmino is a provider for Mo and Mane. So yeah, everyone thinks that is, but still the level is not up to the par. The thing is now, because of Firmino not performing, I guess that is one of the reason that Liverpool have not been to the best level. Defensively, yeah, they are bad, but still, it's with Firmino, it's like playing one man down right now. Because come on, yeah, like what Jota is doing in 20-30 minutes after coming from the bench, Firmino has not been doing that at all in entire game. So you do see that, So I don't know. Let's hope Firmino does better, I guess. There's been a lot of talk of Firmino moving to the attacking midfielder position. I don't know. I don't think that will happen. So yeah, I don't know. James says, I'm planning on getting rid of Kane or Son and buying a City midfielder or Mane. Yes, James, go for a City midfielder. Right now, I mean, for this game week, don't get rid of Kane or Son. Maybe after international break, get rid of Kane or Son and get De Bruyne or Sterling. James, that's what I would personally do. James, yeah. Wilson or Che Adams? Wilson. M. Sadar. Wilson, obviously. And please do drop a like if the content is helpful, I guess. Yeah. And if you are new, please subscribe. I'm Coril. This game week, it's easy to pick captain, either Kane or Son. Yeah, they are the obvious pick. As I said, if you look at the stat, Son is an obvious pick, but again, Kane takes penalties, so I always captain Kane over Son. So that is just how I play. Let's hope they don't blank this game week. Let's just hope they do good. So yeah, that's all I can say for now. CFC, have Foden in my team, hold or get Grealish or Bowen or Ziyech. These are good options. Grealish. Grealish fixtures. Let me check Grealish fixtures. Arsenal away does not sound bad. Bowen, Ziyech. I would try and get Ziyech right now. I guess CFC. I have Foden. Now let me just talk about the Man City team, okay? Now, if you have Foden, now what is happening? The most popular thing that's happening right now in the Man City lineup is Mahrez starts at the right, Ferran Torres starts in the middle, and Sterling starts in the left. That's what's happening. Now, that happened in the last game week also. Let me just check Man City's lineup. That happened in the UCL also, in the Champions League also. So now Gabriel Jesus is back. Now, does that mean that Ferran Torres will be benched? That is one of the things. In the Premier League, yeah, that is what happened. Straight 2 game weeks. That is what happened. Straight 2 game weeks. Sterling in the left, Torres in the middle, and in the right, Mahrez. So Foden is always like kind of risk, Foden, Cancelo, Walker, all except for Ederson, Sterling, and De Bruyne. Everyone is a rotation risk there. So I never go near any of those Man City assets. So they might return a very big point one game week, but on the other game week they might just be benched and might not play a single game week. So I never go for players like Foden and all those rotation risk players. So if you already have Foden, maybe for like Grealish, Bowen, Ziyech. For longer term, I would definitely go for Grealish. For next 2 game weeks, I would go for Bowen, and Ziyech is the most popular pick, and he's on direct free kicks. So CFC, I think Ziyech. I'd go for Ziyech for this game week. For this game week, particularly since after this we don't know what will happen. So Grealish might be injured, Bowen might be injured. So I think CFC, I'd personally go for Ziyech. If you want to remove Foden, I would personally go for Ziyech. CFC. Ram Godel. Leeds are playing so well. They make us feel like they have been playing here regularly. Yeah, Leeds are very, very disciplined, like very energetic team. I like them a lot. I don't know. Sometimes they just get sloppy, I guess. Yeah, Leeds are a very good team. Very good, very good. So I just want to see them do better. Uh, so looks like Leeds team have never relegated. The team looks very disciplined, as I said. That they're very good team. So yeah, some players were missing, I guess. So yeah, CFC, thanks mate for your suggestion. You're welcome. CFC, thank you for joining in. Ram, my game week 1 captain Aubameyang is nowhere at his best now. Yeah, you still have Aubameyang. So yeah, maybe I think a lot of players had tagged him as overpriced, because the first 2 game weeks he did return, I think, good points, and after that he has been blanking. He did score penalty against Man United, but still, I think there are a lot better options for that price value right now or in upcoming days. So yeah, if you remove Aubameyang for some other player, I don't think that's the worst idea. I think Cancelo will play. Yeah, Cancelo will play, of course, because what is happening in the Champions League is that Man City in the left back position is Zinchenko, or I think this latest one they did play Cancelo, but last Champions League game it was Zinchenko. So I wouldn't be surprised if Zinchenko plays, but against Liverpool it feels like it should be Cancelo, but you never know with Pep Guardiola. So yeah, as I said, I haven't considered Cancelo personally because of the rotation risk. So we just don't know. Now, Mendy keeper price has finally increased. Yeah, 5.1 I think he's now. So yeah, let's hope he does what he does. And when I talk about Mendy to other like FPL managers, what they say is that Mendy has not been tested yet, like not with the good teams. So that is the popular opinion about Mendy right now. Let's hope he keeps on keeping clean sheet. Like if you want to keep a clean sheet, it's definitely against Sheffield. Like if you guess who is going, like if Chelsea are to keep clean sheet, it should be against Sheffield. They just can't score right now. So yeah, his clean sheet run might just extend for one more game week, I guess. So yeah, there should be, like logically there should be a clean sheet for Mendy. So yeah, according to the people, some people, the only opinion is that he has not faced a good team. So that is one of the reasons he has been keeping a clean sheet. So everyone talks about that. So yeah, if you have Mendy, I don't think that's the worst option. James Gabrielli, who is better, Bamford, Adams, or Wilson, or Antonio if fit? If Antonio is fit, Antonio does not look bad. But again, I don't think Antonio takes penalty, does he? Wilson does take penalties. I think this, like James, I think for now it's easily Wilson for me from this list. I'd want to see how Adams and as a whole Southampton performs without Adams. As I said, there is still too many players who can play for Ings. Ings has been unlucky with his injuries, but still there are players like Obafemi, Shane Long. They can come there for Adams. I mean for Ings, but I want to see how they perform. For me, from this list, I think Wilson is the most easier and safer choice. Yeah, Wilson. Gonzalez. Gonzalez, thank you for joining in. Long term, do you prefer Vardy plus Jota or Bamford, Wilson plus Grealish, Rodriguez? I think I would wait on Jota, and I think you can still wait on Vardy too. Maybe after game week 9, Gonzalez, you can bring Vardy in. Like I'm not saying that Vardy won't score in this game week or the other, although he's facing Liverpool, but still Jota is a rotation risk, and the Vardy fixture is difficult. So, for Wilson, I think I would go for Wilson and Grealish, Gonzalez. If I personally had to pick, I personally go for Wilson and Grealish, F Gonzalez. Yeah, personally, definitely I would do that. Yes, personally for me, that would be the choice. So yeah, now let me talk about my team. As I said, now Shugic, this is one of the players I need to get rid of. I need to get rid of. I'm very aware of his rotation risk and everything. And Lamptey, let's hope he starts. Let's see till tomorrow what will happen about him. So according to what I read, he must start. He will be starting. And Mope will also start. Let's hope he starts. I don't know about Mitchell. Although if he's fit, I don't know if like he will just come straight back into the team. Like as I said, PVA did very well. Now I don't know if Schlop will be benched or something. Uh, yeah, so I still have one transfer. I'll be going into the international break with two transfer so that I can change as much as I want or even take a hit if I need to and remove maybe Son or Kane from my team to get in Zaha or Vardy. So nothing is fixed. That's just an assumption right now. I'm pretty sure I'd want Mope out of my team after the international break. So yeah, this is what my team would look like. This is what my team would look like. Yeah, my bench, not the best bench. Shugis won't play. Mitchell, let's hope he plays. Bisuma will play, but still not the best point returner. Arsenal, Martinez against Arsenal, that looks like a good one because come on, you'd want to perform well against a former team, and still that is the thing about Sterling versus Liverpool too. Let's hope they do good. Uh, what Ram Cordell says is, if you guys want Wilson fastly, go for him. I think after tonight his price will be increasing. Yeah, that might just happen. You can check for that in the Google. Yeah, check for it. And do you think Kilman is nailed on? James, I don't think so. He's nailed on, but size now. Nuno dropped size and not Kilman. That kind of shows some kind of statement, you know. That kind of shows that Kilman is doing good, and just because size is like has been playing consistently does not mean he cannot be dropped. So that means Kilman also is one of the players that can be dropped, James. And as I said, in that left side of the pitch for Nuno, for Wolves, there's just too much options. There's just too much options. So he's always going to be a rotation risk, I guess, unless and until maybe Marshall gets injured again, or like there's unavailable player for the left side. You know, like if someone gets COVID virus, like Size or someone. I'm not saying they will or they should, but that is that is a thing that can happen. So yeah, Kilman is a rotation risk. James, he is. He's not the most nailed on player in that team, not as you know Cody or Jimenez. So yeah, he's a rotation risk. James. Sagnik, should I keep James Rodriguez for now or bring in Man City midfielder? Whom should I get rid of, Son or Rodriguez after this game week? Sagnik, yeah, for this game week, keep Rodriguez against Man United. I did not like the defense that I saw in the Champions League last night. So if you just keep, if you have that James Rodriguez, just keep him. Just keep him. So if you want to remove Son or Rodriguez after this game week, okay, let me check Rodriguez's. Rodriguez. I personally am thinking of removing either Son or Kane after the international break for Vardy or Zaha. Fulham. I don't think I'd want to remove Rodriguez though. Fulham, Leeds, Burnley. No. I don't think I'd want to remove Rodriguez until he gets injured again. I don't think I'd want to remove Rodriguez. Nope. There's no way I'd remove Rodriguez. Zagnik, I think you'd have after this game week. Maybe Son will be the one you should remove. Yeah, that's what I think. Why would I want to remove? He's on set pieces. If he plays, I think Rodriguez is a better one. Yeah, maybe keep both of them for one more game week after international break. Maybe keep both of them one more game week and see and make the decision. You know, yeah, the fixture for Son is bad, but what if he keeps on doing what he does? You know, what if he keeps on scoring although the fixtures are difficult? That might happen, Sagnik. So I think if you are uncertain, just maybe leave both of them for one more game week after the international break, or else I think Son is the one that should go, I guess. If you already have Kane, if you don't have Kane, maybe keep Son. And I don't know. I don't think getting rid of Rodriguez after the international break is necessary. He's facing Fulham. Like, come on, why would you get rid of Rodriguez? So yeah, that's what I think. I'm got it. James Rodriguez will start or not versus Man United, bro. Yeah, I think he will. I think he will. He should. It was not like a big kind of a muscle injury. I think it was kind of groin injury or something. So I'm not sure. I'll check about that. I'm pretty sure like tonight the conferences and all that will happen. So James might just start against the Man United team. I don't know if he'll like be with his full potential on against the Man United team, but Man United defense did not look very good. And maybe that Alex Telles might be back in that lineup for Man United. So that might change something in that Man United defense, maybe. So yeah, James might just start. I think he will. He should. James is Lamptey fit? James, yeah. According to what I read, I think he will start because there's nothing serious about his injury. It was just a cramp in that game, not even a hamstring problem. It was just a cramp problem, so he was taken off for precaution. So nothing happened to him. So yeah, I think he should start, James. According to what I read, he should. But yeah, Sangni, whom to have as a low budget striker? Please suggest Wilson, Bamford, Maupe, or Watkins for a few game weeks. For a few game weeks, I think it should be Wilson. Now, one thing about Watkins is not Mope. After this game week, I might get rid of Mope. I think if you want Mope, this is the game week to have him if he plays. Now, about the thing about Watkins is, now I'd want to say if he's the nailed on option for penalty, you know, like is he the one who takes penalty all the time, or was it just once he took that? So I'm also tempted by Watkins, but I already have Grealish, so I don't know if I want to triple up on Aston Villa. So from this list, it would probably be Wilson and Watkins for me, Sangni, personally. But I like the fixtures for Watkins. Just check the fixtures. These are just two good fixtures. How can you ignore these fixtures? So Watkins, if he's on penalties just for 6 million, I think I'll be very tempted with Watkins. And if I don't have Grealish, I think I would definitely go for Watkins. But if I have Grealish and I already have Martinez, I don't know if I want to triple up on Watkins. So yeah, Watkins and Wilson are the two choices for me, Sagnik. Sagnik, okay, thank you so much, man. Best wishes for gaming, gonna be a tough one. Sagnik, thank you so much, and best of luck to you too. And thank you for joining in. So yeah, let's hope Kane and Son don't blank. Let's just hope it will be a good game week. I think if the captain does good, automatically everyone's game week is better. So yeah, that is the best part about the FPL, I guess. James, I'm getting rid of Kane because Son always plays well versus City and can run in behind. But again, Kane always does good against Arsenal too. So Kane playing against Arsenal looks like a fun one too. The thing about this Kane and Son is that Kane takes penalty, and I just can't shrug that off. Kane takes penalty. So if I need to, I might also get rid of Kane. If I need to manage the budget, I might just get rid of Kane. So that might happen. Yeah, maybe if you are thinking of getting rid of Kane and keep Son, let's hope it works out for the best. Because I also can't say like surprisingly now I just remove Kane. Suppose I remove Kane. What if like Son starts banging on all the goals and all the assists? That might happen. And if I remove Son and like Kane starts banging on all the goals and assists, that might happen. So like it's like flipping a coin. So it just, for me, it's personally Kane takes penalties, and if I need a lot of budget, it's definitely Kane that I need to get rid of. If I don't need a lot of budget, I think I'll be removing Son. So that's my personal thought right now. That's my thinking process for now. Please do leave a like if you're enjoying it. Ramkore, will Ben Me start finally? I don't think so. I don't know. I still have not seen anything about Ben Me. If Ben Me starts, it will be a different ball game. So maybe after the international break he might. So not very sure yet about Ben Me. Yeah. Sagnik, which site to visit for predicted lineups? You suggested earlier, but I forgot. Yeah, just Google it, and like not just one, Sagnik. What I do is I check out two three websites, the predicted lineups and prediction. People kind of tend to go to the predicted lineups and prediction for betting reasons. I don't personally do that, but for people mostly do that. So you just check out 2-3 websites, 3-4 websites, and when you it's like Venn diagram, when you see the common lineups, like if 3-4 lineups, all of them have Mope in that lineup, I think there's a big chance that Mope will start. If 3-4 sites are suggesting that, there's a big chance Mope, if the 3-4 sites are suggesting that Lamptey will start, I think Lamptey will and should start. So that's what I personally do. There's no like particular one. There's like Sports Mole and Sky Sports, all this kind of, just Google it and look for 3-4 websites. And if there are common lineups with common players, I think there's a good chance that player might just start, Sagnik. That's what I personally do. So there's no like specific one. Just check out for 3-4 sites and just make your mind. As I said, like a Venn diagram, if there are intersection of a player in a lot of lineups, I think there's a good chance that he will start. So James, how many defenders should I have in my team? And that's start. Oh, James, yeah. Oh, okay. If you are new, the thing is, you should have at least 3 starting defenders in your team. At least 3 starting defenders, at least 2 starting midfielders, and at least 1 starting forward. So that is the rule in FPL. at least three starting midfielders, at least two starting midfielders. I mean, at least sorry, three starting defenders, two starting midfielders, and one striker. So yeah, that is the general rule. James, yeah. F. Gonzalez. Yesterday, Jorginho did not take penalties and it was Warner instead. It seems that it's time to get rid of Jorginho and upgrade it, as I already have Bissouma as bench player. Yeah, yeah. F. Gonzalez, Lampard said that for now, the penalty taker is Warner. So, although if there is Jorginho on the pitch, Warner will take the penalty if he's also playing. So yeah, certainly Jorginho does not look like a good asset at all. And he's also like rotation risk to Kovacic and even Mount. Mount started in Jorginho's position last game week. So yeah, if you are thinking of removing Jorginho, do it, F. Gonzalez. I think this is the right time. Haya says, is Saiz going to play? No idea, but I removed Saiz for Cresswell this game week. Hi. And should I upgrade Reece James to Chilwell, Zuma for a safer option? Maybe just leave James there and maybe remove Saiz. But James is also a rotation risk because I'm just not sure if James will start or will it be Aspi in that position. James and Saiz are like both kind of, but still I see James returning more points than Saiz will. So I just don't know. I mean, I think I would be more tempted to remove Saiz and maybe hope that James plays against Sheffield. Because if James plays against Sheffield, I see potential point returns there. So high. If I had Saiz and James, and if I wanted to remove one of them, I would probably remove Saiz for Chilwell and hope for the best and hope that James starts. Yeah, that's what I would do. Because against Sheffield, that looks like a good fixture. Yeah, hi. So yeah, that's my personal opinion. Okay, differential captain picks game week 8. Okay, let's talk about the captains. As I've already talked about this, and like obvious pick is Kane and Son, and I think Kane will be the most captain one this game week. That's what I think. And the differential pick is Mope and Sterling from my team. From looking at my team, just my team. I don't have Aubameyang, I don't have other players. So just from my team, looking at my lineup, even Calvert-Lewin, I just did not like how Man United played defensively last night. But I don't think they'll be as open against Everton, right? Like they were against Istanbul yesterday. So yeah, for me, from my team, obvious pick is Kane and Son, and differential are Sterling and Mope from my team, from what I have, So yeah. Graham Cordell. I've heard Benmi has returned to training after game week 4. Yeah, he already did. That's what I read too. But still, he has never returned. What the reason there? Yeah, Graham Cordell. That's what I said. Like I expected him to start right away. That is also the one thing I read that he was already back in the training. The veteran is back and everything. I did read that article, but still he's not starting. I guess the fitness is not up to the level yet. I guess so. Maybe after the international break he will start. So even if he does start right away, will he be like up to the level? So that is the thing. So Ram Cordelia, I've not been checking into Ben Mee because I don't have any Burnley defender. I did have Taylor back then, so I did check about Ben Mee all the time. But since I don't have any Burnley defender right now, I just have not like looked into any kind of news about Ben Mee. So yeah, James, how many defenders do you have? Do you have which start? Oh, I think now from my team, I think Killman. Let's hope Killman starts. Cresswell will definitely start, and Lamptey is also a risk. So I'm kind of playing with a risk in here. So Mitchell is a risk. Sturridge is a risk. I can transfer for Kufal or anyone for Sturridge, but I want to go with two transfer in the international break, James. So yeah, that is a risk. Killman and Lamptey might not just start. That might happen, but still, I think I'm willing to take that risk. According to what I read, I think Lamptey will start. And the thing about between Killman and Sight, it is Killman and Size. It will always be like who is going to start, who will be the rotation risk. That question will always be there. So it might just be Size or Killman. I'll just take that chance against Leicester. And yeah, I think Lamptey will also start. If he does against Burnley, I don't think there's a necessary. I don't think it's necessary to remove Lamptey yet. Yes, he's an injury risk, but I love to play. I love to see him play against Burnley. So yeah. There's a risk, but I'm taking the chance, and I don't want to use my transfer unless I like have to. Now, if one more player gets injured, I think I will have to. But still, I think I want to go with one more transfer in the international break. That's for my personal team, James. Nadim says, should I take a hit to swap Ings to Calvert-Lewin? Calvert-Lewin this game week. Hit for that might work out. Let's hope James Rodriguez works. Yeah, Ings will not play. That's for sure. That's for sure. No, Nadim, that might work out. Yeah, why not? Yeah, why not? That might be even a long-term option. Calvin Lewin. So yeah, if Rodriguez does not even play, I feel like Calvert Lewin is the only one who can score. No Richarlison, no one. So yeah, maybe do it. Yeah, Nadim. Ings is not gonna play. So yeah, do it. His price will only drop. So yeah, for Calvert Lewin, do it. If you don't have a strong bench, Nadim, like if you don't have anyone from the bench to play, I'd rather do that. Yeah, and please do drop a like if you're enjoying the content, and if you are new, please subscribe. Yeah, thank you. Ramcord, my total score is 430. Hopefully, in this game week, I can reach 500. You're already in 430. I'm in 400. I'm in 402 right now. I'm finally out of that 1 million mark. Now let's hope it only gets better from this. That's pretty good going on, Ramcord, for you. Yeah. Daniel Harper, what do you think about Fornals? Yeah, if you want to bring him, do it. And as I said, Daniel Fornals, there is this debate between Fornals and Bowen. Now, according to the stats, Bowen is a better pick, but according to the recent forms, it is Fornals. So, who would you rather go for? That is your choice, Daniel. So, if you are thinking of Fornals, I don't think it is a bad option. Do it. Pulisic or Zayas for long term? Of course, Zayas for now. For now, Zayas, because Zayas also takes direct free kicks, and he's also cheaper than Pulisic. So yeah, I think Zayas. Uh, Steven, Steven, hello, thank you for joining in. Uh, I initially I regretted doing a mindset, but since then Jota got a hat trick and Timo Werner is on penalties now. I thought both I brought both in. I will captain Warner as a differential this week. Yeah, that might work out. Yeah, was one of them. Ankit, yeah, Warner might just work out as a differential pick at playing at home. But I don't have Warner in my team. But if you have Warner, that might just work out. Yeah, since there's no Pulisic and Kai Havertz, I feel like Warner will be the starter. I don't think Tammy Abraham will take his minutes off, and he's on now. Warner is nailed on penalties, as Lampard said. So yeah, and I don't think Jota will start. I personally don't see Jota starting unless he replaces Curtis Jones. I mean Jones. I don't think he will replace Firmino in a big game like this. So yeah, I think Jota is still a rotation risk. I think this is a good one. Yeah, maybe like Warner might work out. Steven, yeah, maybe. It might just work out, Steven. Ankit, have Salah and Mane want to remove Mane for Sterling or Kidwi, but have already done the transfer of Criswell. Should I do a hit for Mane? I don't think so. I don't think it's worth it. Yeah, maybe not. Don't take a hit. Like removing Mane for a hit. Do you want to do that? I don't think so. I personally wouldn't. Maybe just leave him and hope for the best, I guess. Removing Mane for a hit for Sterling. Maybe if it was after international break, I would have thought of that. But for now, I don't think that's necessary, I guess. Ankit, yeah. I'm quite when Benme and Toskowski played together, I can finally trust some Burnley defender and bring Charlie Taylor. Yeah, Benme, as I said, according to last season stats, Benme, Pope, and that Toskowski defense, that looks good to me. That was one of the reason I brought Taylor in my team, and that kind of did not work out. I just wasted my transfer. So yeah, let's hope he comes back soon with physical, So Nadim, this is my starting team. Okay, Nadim, where is the team? I just don't see a team here in the chat box. Nadim, that is my starting team. Okay, did you put upwards, Nadim? There's no team. So yeah, Ankit, who is taking pen for West Ham? So yeah, there was talk about this. Now I'm not very sure. I think it used to be Noble. Yeah, it used to be Mark Noble, I guess. Let me check. Let me check about the. Sorry, I did have this template about West Ham. Yeah, it used to be Mark Noble. Yeah, I'm pretty sure, but he's not playing anymore. It used to be Noble who used to take penalties for West Ham. Now he's not playing anymore. Maybe now it should have been Antonio initially. It should have been, but Antonio is also injured, so I'm just not sure who takes penalties. Maybe we'll have to wait and see, like Aston Villa. I also thought Grealish should take the penalties, but Watkins did. Maybe just wait, I guess. Not very sure. Not very sure. Ankit. Ramkoril. Trossard impressed me by hitting the post 3 times versus Manor, but after that he's not playing well. What about Trossard, bro? Yeah. Trossard, Townsend, these are some of the players I predicted to be very good asset, but they are not performing up to the level. They're just not doing it. Trossard, but Ram Corel, I think if you already have Trossard, now if you have free transfer and if you want to like improve your team for Trossard to someone else, I don't think that's the worst decision if you have a free transfer. But if you want to take a hit to remove Trossard against Burnley team, like he's nailed on. Trossard is nailed on. He will play. So he's not like a rotation risk like Lamptey or Mope right now. So if you already have Trossard, maybe just wait one more game week and maybe after international break, maybe remove Mope. I mean, remove Trossard. But for now, I think if you have Trossard and if you don't have a free transfer, I'll just keep him. Yeah, I'll just keep him. I'm correct. Now my starting lineup: Goita, okay, Cresswell, Lamptey, Peter Walkers, Juma, Salah, Zaha, Son, Grealish, Keane, Bamford. That is why I was thinking of waiting and not take a hit to swap Ings for Calvert-Lewin. Okay. Yeah, okay, your team looks pretty decent to me, Guita, Cresswell. Let's hope Lamptey starts. That is the risk I'm also taking. Let's just hope Lamptey plays. I think he will. Peter Walker, Zuma, Salah, Zaha, Son, Grealish, Kane, Bamford. This team looks pretty good to me. You have Son and Kane. I'm pretty sure you will captain Son or Kane. Zaha might just do something against Leeds. Not the best defensive side. Yeah, this looks good to me. Now, the only thing is, let's just hope that Lamptey does not get benched. If it does, I'm also screwed, to be honest. Yeah, so let's just hope he plays. Let's see till tomorrow what news will come out about Lamptey. So yeah, but I feel like he will play. I don't think there's any major problem with Lamptey. Let's just hope he plays. Yeah, Nadim. James, what do you think of my team? McCarthy. Who's McCarthy facing? McCarthy, Newcastle, Wilson. Okay, McCarthy, Zuma, fine. Robertson, fine, I guess. Konsa, Arsenal. Grealish, Arsenal. Salah, Podence is doing good against now Leicester. Son, DCL, Warner, and Keane. DCL, Warner, and Keane. That forward line looks pretty good to me. Defense, not so much, I guess. Robertson, Konsa against Arsenal. Grealish, Salah, Podence. Podence looks good. He has been doing good on the pitch. Grealish, Salah. Yeah, this looks pretty good to me. Robertson, Konsa, I'm not sure going into next game week. Maybe even McCarthy after what I saw against Aston Villa at those last minutes. But we just don't know. McCarthy might just keep a clean sheet. That might just happen. So, yeah, I think it's fine, I guess. Let's hope for the best. The forward line is fire, though. DCL, Warner, and Keane. For this game week, it looks pretty good, James. Yeah. Ram Cordell says, I think I might change Pulisic to Podence. Since I started to trust Ward Prowse and make my defense a big strong again from that money. Yeah, I'm gonna just if you have Ward Prowse, I don't know if I again want Podence there. Like it's like too many differential in the team. I just don't feel safe, Personally, I don't feel safe when I have too many differentials in my team. So you can play with one or two of them, not most expensive, but again, I think midfield and attack is where you should be putting a lot of money rather than defense. So I personally think that's just my opinion though. So if you already have Ward Prowse, do I want Podence there in the midfield? I think I'd want a stronger midfield personally. Since Game Week 5, my forward line, Keane, Wilson, and Vardy are getting me a lot of points. Yeah, Vardy is doing pretty good. Since I removed Vardy in Game Week 5, Vardy and Ward Prowse, both of them, I removed them in Game Week 5. And in Game Week 6, Game Week 7, they both have returned very handsome points. So maybe I'm just too unlucky, I guess. So yeah, maybe you guys put in the players that I remove. That might just work out. Yeah. Nadim, I have target on bench if Lamptey is benched. Nadim, yeah, oh, that's pretty good then. Nadim, yeah, that's pretty good, I guess. But I think I would target. Let me check target against Arsenal. So yeah, I would play Lamptey though. I still play Lamptey and hope for the best and hope Lamptey starts. Targets against Arsenal. So yeah, I think you are pretty safe, Nadim. I don't think you have to take a hit or transfer out Ings for now. The only thing you might be concerned about is his price drop. So yeah, I don't think it's you need to hurry to get rid of Ings. But if you have money in the bank and you want to get players like, if you have free transfer and you want to get players like maybe, I don't know, Wilson or maybe Warner for this game week, maybe it might work out. But I don't think you need to take a hit to remove Ings just right away. But I think you also have a good bench. So yeah, let's just hope Lamptey plays. Stephen says, similar to my own. James, McCarthy, Cresswell, Gabriel. Okay. Gabriel, Jota. Let's hope he starts. Salah, and this Warner captain. Okay, that looks like a good one. And yeah, Warner captain. I think that might work out. That might be a good differential pick. I was not like paying attention to Warner, but since you know you mentioned it, I think it might just work out. Yeah, Steven. Okay, Mohan, my team 340 Martinez, Cresswell, Robo, Chilwell. Cresswell and Chilwell looks good. Robo, let's hope, let's hope. But I don't see Robo keeping a clean sheet though. So Salah, Mane, Son, Grealish, DCL, Mope, and Bamford. Son, you have Son. So that means since you have Mane, you don't have Kane. So yeah, for this game week, I don't know. Let's see if it works out. Salah and Mane, yeah, against Man City. Like since that Laporte and Diaz, that partnership looks strong to me. I think he was Diaz was kind of rested, I guess. No, he did play. Okay, no, this is off. Let me check off the Champions League match. I think Diaz was benched. Let me check the lineup. Yeah, Diaz, Cancelo, Laporte, all of them were benched against Olympiacos. So what does that say? I think that's going to be a pretty difficult one for Liverpool to score. But again, if there's anyone who can score against Man City, like that should be Liverpool side. So maybe let's hope for the best. I guess it's not a bad team. Let's hope Mope Lamptey starts. I guess. Yeah, okay. Not the worst team though. Cresswell, Chilwell, Robo might also get some attacking returns. Yeah. Jota for Zaha. Soma does. I don't think that's necessary. Soma. Yeah, I wouldn't personally do that. If I had Zaha, would I want to rush in to get in Jota, who's not even nailed on? And Zaha is on penalties. And there are good fixtures coming up. I don't know. I just see a lot of reasons to keep Zaha than to get Jota. So yeah, maybe no. No Soma. Ankit, new Nike yellow ball to make its debut. Yeah, I did see that ball. It was pretty good. I think it's after the international break, or is it just this game week? I'm not sure. I did check that goal.com's post, I guess. Beaches report or goal.com. I'm not sure. But there's a new ball, yellow ball coming in. I'm correct. Grealish, De Bruyne, Ward-Prowse, Pulisic, Rodriguez. Since I have 5 quality midfielders and I already intend to play 4 midfielders, so I might change Pulisic to Podence or Harrison. Podence looks like a good one to me. I think I'll go for Podence. Yeah, not Harrison. Yeah, Podence looks good because if you are watching the matches, as I said, like completely outshine. Podence completely outshine Jimenez in that game. Neto was also doing pretty good. Semedo also did very good in that game. So yeah. Hurt you because you need to bench one, and if when one score goes to assist. So yeah, I'm not very impressed with my defense. So I might change that after the international break, but I think I'll just take my chance. I'm just gonna take my chance, I guess, with Kilman and Lamptey. Let's just hope they play. If they don't, let's hope Mitchell plays, I guess. Yeah, I don't want to use my transfer. I just don't want, because there's no any player that I feel like I need to get right now in that defense line. Yes, one of them is Chilwell, but I don't have the money to do that, and I don't want to take a hit. So I'll just hope for the best. I just hope Lamptey and Kilman starts. And if one of those don't, let's hope Mitchell starts. So yeah, that's how I'm going to play. I'm just going to keep my transfer. I still have one transfer. And maybe after that, I'll remove Son or Kane. Yeah, Kane will be my captain. I'm pretty sure about that. Let's see now what happens in Europa League tonight. Mope, let's hope Mope starts. My bench isn't looking too good. I'm pretty aware about that. So yeah. I think this is pretty much it. GameWeek wants to watch Anthony Marshall. I don't know. I wouldn't go near any Man United asset right now. I think let's just settle them in. Yeah, let's just let them settle, and maybe after that we might go for it. But for now, I don't think. I think there's other players you might want to go for. As I said, if you don't have Grealish, go for Grealish. If you don't have Sterling or De Bruyne, go for Sterling or De Bruyne. Yeah, there's a lot of other players I might rather go for. So yeah, that's what I think. Mendy, Bellerin, Justin, White, Rodriguez. Mendy, Bellerin, Justin, White, Rodriguez, Ward-Prowse, De Bruyne, Grealish, Wilson, Vardy. Team, bro. We did talk about that. Ram Cordell. So yeah, your team looks good. You have been pretty lucky, Ram Cordell. So it might just work out again. You know, Ward-Prowse is on all kind of set pieces right now. So it might just work out for you. As I said, players with penalty takers is all it takes is one penalty to get FPL return. So that might work out. So yeah, Vardy I'm a big fan of. So yeah, counter attack, they do very good counter attack inside. Leicester have very good counter attack inside. That might just work out. But again, Wolves are pretty good defensive side too. Grealish, Wilson, Kane. Yeah, this looks like a very decent team. Bellerin, Justin. Now that can go anywhere, Bellerin and Justin. So yeah, defense can be better, I guess, but still, I think your attack and midfield is all right, better, good. So yeah, Ramkore, it can return you a very decent point. So my says my team 340: McCarthy, Robertson, Walker, Peter, Chilwell. Okay, Salah, Zaha, Son, Grealish, DCL, Shea Adams, and Adams. You still have Adams. Okay, now, one thing about Adams is now not having Ings. Will that mean that is that an advantage or disadvantage? I'm not very sure, but I feel like not having a talisman in your team is a disadvantage. Now, personally, let's see. Like if you are in a football team and if you don't have your best player in a team, that will kind of have a negative impact. That's what I personally think. Let's hope Chad, although Che Adams is doing pretty good since the start, he has been pretty good for the team. Let's just hope he does better, I guess. Che Adams, yeah, teams look good. Robertson might have attacking return, but I don't see a clean sheet for Robertson against Man City team. I just don't. That's what I personally think. McCarthy might just keep a clean sheet. Walker Peters also maybe. Chilwell, yeah, that's a pretty good one. Chilwell, he might get a attacking return and a clean sheet. Salah, he can score against anyone. Zaha against Leeds does not look bad. He's on penalties too, since there's no Milivojevic. Son, always captain pick, so no reason to get rid of him or anything. So yeah, this team looks good. Let's hope. There's a good game for every one of us. Yeah, yeah. Do join in the deadline stream tomorrow. I'll be going live tomorrow too. So Daniel, Zaha or Fornals. I think for this game week, if you already have Zaha, don't get rid of him. For this game week, I think. But again, I'd want to get in Zaha after the international break. I think I'd go for Zaha, Daniel. Yeah, I'd go for Zaha. Yeah, I personally am thinking of getting in Zaha after international break. So, like, if you are one of those thinking of it, because the fixture for Zaha, as I've talked about it, Let me see Zaha's fixtures. Now, these fixtures are too tempting for me personally, so I think I'd go for Zaha because he's on penalties. Fornals is not. Yeah, Fornals has two good fixtures, but I think Zaha is an obvious pick here. Yeah, I'd go for Zaha, Daniel, personally. I have Pulisic in my bench. I may make my defense strong from that money if I intend to. Yeah, Ramkor, yeah, maybe. Pulisic, I feel like he won't start, but still, that's just my personal opinion. He might just start, but I feel like he won't. So, yeah, why not? Of course, Ram. Uh, James, Gabriel, Sterling or KDB for after international break. So I think it should be KDB, James. Yeah, let's see if Aguero returns or not. I'm not sure about Aguero's injury either. But still, as of now, as what I saw in the Champions League and what I've seen in the Premier League, I feel like KDB is a way better pick. Yeah, I know like Sterling is the one who works harder. I mean, let's not say harder, but yep, KDB is the one that works smarter. So that is what I'm trying to say. I'm not saying that KDB does not work hard, but KDB just works smarter. So yeah, I mean KDB is on penalties. So yeah, if he's on penalties, I would rather go for KDB than Sterling. I already have Sterling in my team, but still, I think if I had to choose between KDB and Sterling right now, after the international break, I can say now there might be injuries, there might be anything. In the last international break, what happened was KDB returned with an injury. So he was not even in the team. So that might happen to Sterling or KDB after international break. So we can't say what will happen to KDB or Sterling after the international break. But for now, KDB looks like a better choice to me, on James, personally. Yeah, that's what I think. So, okay, as I said, tomorrow I will be coming up with the live stream, the deadline stream. So let's hope Lamptey, Mope, they start. I'm taking a huge risk. I do have a transfer, as I said, but I want to go in with two transfers in the international break. So let's just hope they start, I guess. So yeah, I think I'll just take the risk. I don't have the strongest bench. If Mope does not play, Bisuma will come on. But my another problem is if Lamptey and Kilman, both of them don't play, I lose point from the defense because I need to have at least three defenders. So yeah, that's a worry. But I think I'll be taking that risk. Ankit said, don't make any transfer before international. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. I don't want to take. I just don't want to take any kind of make any kind of transfer. So yeah, we'll see about that tomorrow. We'll see if there's anything developing about Lamptey, if he plays or not, if I get any confirmed news about Lamptey or Mope or Mitchell, so yeah, that will change everything, I guess. For now, I'm not intending to make any kind of transfer. Ram Coyle said, I'm mostly excited for Liverpool versus City game. Yeah, I don't know. I just feel like looking at the table and looking at City's home fixture and looking how Gabriel Jesus has returned, I don't know. I just feel like City might just win that, because I think City City need that game to be won. I think City needs to win that game to get above in the table. So I don't know. I'm not against Liverpool or anything. Liverpool might just win it, but I feel like City are the one that needs to win this game. So yeah, I feel like City might just win it. Uh, Zaha to Grealish or wait until Palace plays Spurs. Zaha to Grealish. Yeah, I don't think that's a necessary transfer this game week. Hi, just play Zaha if you have Zaha. Like, I wouldn't even be against if you have both Zaha and Grealish after international break. So that's what I'm personally thinking. Hi, like I might just get rid of Son for Zaha after international break. That's what I'm personally thinking. So yeah, I don't think it's necessary. If you have Zaha, just play him. Don't go for Grealish this game week, I guess. Maybe after international break, maybe if you want to have both of them, both Zaha and Grealish, maybe do it. Until Palace plays Spurs. Yeah. Hi, yeah. Just keep Zaha. Just keep Zaha. Ankit, why aren't you showing your camera and putting top of the screen? I don't want to. Nah, I make weird faces when I talk in English. So maybe not. Ram Karan. I suggest my friend to go for the Phillips Liverpool cheapest defense, but Nico Williams starts in the Champions League. He's gonna kill me. Yeah, I think not Matip. One of the defenders were back in the bench. I forgot. Let me check. But one of the senior defender is back for Liverpool. He was in the bench. I forgot. How can I forget? Let me just check. He was in the bench in the Champions League last night, I guess. So let me just check the lineups. So Gomez. Matip. Yeah, Matip was in the bench. So if I wouldn't be surprised if Matip and Joe Gomez started against Man City. That might just happen. I'm not sure. I'm not saying that will happen, but Matip was in the bench. So yeah, that might just happen. So he's an injury risk, kind of an injury risk, I guess. Rotation risk. So yeah, I'm not sure. So yeah, so I think this is probably it. I don't think there is much we need to talk about. I think I did answer some of your questions. I hope I did it right. So yeah, it's all a waiting game now. Let's see what happens tomorrow. Yeah, please do join in deadline stream tomorrow. I'll be here. So if there are more questions, do write it in the chat box, or else I think I'll be ending the stream. Kailash, welcome Kailash. So double up on Zuma and Chilwell? Yes. For this game week, definitely yes. At home, at Stamford Bridge against Sheffield, who can't score. Yeah, why not? Kailash, yes. Zuma and Chilwell for this game week, yes. Okay. Now I think I'll end this stream. I guess there's no more questions. If there are, please do write it in the chat box, or else I think I'll end it. And thank you everyone who joined in. Thank you Ram, Ankit, everyone, James. Thank you for joining in. Now I'll be coming with the deadline stream tomorrow. When is the deadline? It's tomorrow. Nepali time. It's Nepali time is, I think, 9:45. Yeah. So it's around that time. So yeah, you just check it here. The deadline time is here. It's 90 minutes before the first game every time. So his first game is in 23:15 according to my local time. Brighton versus Burnley. So it's always 90 minutes before the first game, the deadline. It used to be 60 minutes, but since there were lineup leaks last season, lineup and all these kind of leaks before the game, they have made it 90 minutes now. So yeah, 90 minutes before every first game. That is how the deadline is kept. So yeah, you can just check the check here. This is the deadline time tomorrow. This is how we check. Okay. So Nadim, Nadim, thank you for joining in. Please do leave a like and subscribe. That will help the channel a lot. Ram Cordell can't wait for thank you, Ram. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you so much for your insights. It was fun talking to you guys. So yeah, I think I'll end the stream now. Hope to see you guys tomorrow in the deadline stream. So yeah, I think I'll end the stream. Thank you. Bye bye. Stay safe. Take care.